Uh, Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Concepts of Telecom. Take it easy. So today we are going to discuss a bit about the background of mobile telephony. Background means how the evolution happened in mobile telephony, from where we started and where we are standing today. So that's a broad idea about that. So let's start. So first of all, the first thing that happened was 1G, right? It was 1G. So 1G had only voice services. Only voice services were there. There was no data. Data services was not there in 1G. It came around 1992. It all started, and after that 2G 2G came, and in 2G voice and data both services came. And here in 1G it was totally analog, and it used to be FDMA only, frequency division multiple access. But in 2G it was digital and it was FDMA. We were using FDMA and TDMA, both technologies in 2G, and the data speed used to be around 166 kbps. Okay, we call it GSM also, 166 kbps, and the bandwidth used to be 200 kilohertz, right? And 8 time slots. I am not going into very details of all these because you must be knowing all these things, and I'm refreshing it, right? After that 2G, 3G came. So 3G came in year 1999. That's why it is also called release 99. Okay, we also call it WCDMA, wideband code division multiple access, right? It was released in year 1999. So the bandwidth used to be 5 megahertz, and QPSK and PPSK, both technologies were used there. And it was a code based, because CDMA technology is a code based multi-access technology. So different code used to be there for different users. It is different from GSM. Different codes were there for different users, right? And here the TTI was around 10 milliseconds, right? And 384 kbps speed we used to get in 3G. Now then evolution happened in 3G only, like if we say in year 2004, we call it release 4. MSC happened totally on IP pool. This was a major change happened in CDMA only. The MSC happened totally on IP pool, gateway for switching and all. MSC signaling totally on IP pool signaling, right? After that in 3G only, in 2005, that we call release 5. In release 5, HSDPA, like HSDPA came, that is high speed downlink packet access. right? So in 3G in 2005, sorry, release 5 happened. Here the main thing was that 16 QAM came. This is a modulation scheme, 16 QAM, and TTI became 2 millisecond. Speed used to be 14 Mbps, right? So these are the major highlights of that release 5, we say. After that, release 6 came in 2006, year 2006, release 6 we call it. In that, HSUPA came, right, in 3G only. This is all in 3G. Okay, if we see, this is all in 3G. HS WCDMA, then after that HSDPA, then HSUPA. HSUPA came, and this is the high speed uplink packet access. Like HSDPA was for downlink, so it is for uplink, high speed uplink packet access. Now in that, the uplink speed used to be around we can say, I think it used to be around 14 or 14 Mbps around uplink speed. Anyway, after that, release in 2007, release 7 came. In that, HSPA plus came, and in that HSPA from 16 QAM, it also had 64 QAM, and if 16 km we go by 2 into 2, then we used to get 28 Mbps speed in HSPA plus. So these were the major evolutions or development in 3G, and as per the releases, adaptive modulation coding came in picture. When in good condition you will have 64 QAM, in bad condition it will have 16 QAM, like this. And after that, LTE, a proper LTE came, that came in 2008, and that is called release 8. And in LTE the TTI was 1 millisecond. Downlink technology was OFDMA, access technology. Uplink was SCFDMA, single carrier frequency division multiple access. And standard speed was 100 Mbps and 50 Mbps uplink, 100 Mbps downlink and 50 Mbps uplink. So, and the bandwidth used to be 20 megahertz maximum, right, without CA. So these are the then LTE came. After that, if we will see release 9 in LTE, release 9 came, and in release 9 the major things was that it came with 4 into 4 MIMO. Few more advances happened, but this is the main one. And in that 300 Mbps we were able to achieve 300 Mbps and 75 Mbps. This is downlink and this is uplink. After that, release 10 came in. With release 10 we also call it LTE advanced, LTE-A, what we call release 10, LTE advanced. It came with 8 into 8 MIMO. CA, carrier aggregation, also was part of this, and in ideal conditions we were able to achieve 1 Gbps speed in LTE Advanced. So these are the main developments of release of in mobile telephony. And if we will talk about release 12, massive MIMO came in that, and release 15, the first phase of 5G. Remember this phase 1 of 5G came in release 15, then further development came with release 16 and 17 like this, and still it is in developing phase. So like this, all evolution of mobile telephony, a broad view, it is a broad view how it happened of evolution of mobile telephony. One more thing I want to tell here, that the main one is, you must have heard about HARC and ARC, right? This is hybrid automatic repeat request and automatic repeat request. So in a very broad way, just to make you understand what basically it is. So what happens that if in ARC, what happens if we are transmitting A, B, C, D, right? First of all, it works on MAC layer and it works on RLC layer. Just remember these things, right? If we transfer ABCD and only ABC is getting transferred, right? So it will send a NAC. In I am talking about in ARC how it happens. If we are transmitting ABCD and if we are receiving ABC, if the D is missing, that it will send a NAC, right? And suppose if we are sending ABCD and if we are getting ABD, it will again send a NAC and it will resend it. It will keep resending it. In ARC what happens that it will keep resending it ABCD again, unless and until it receives complete ABCD. It will keep resending again and again ABCD unless and until it receives complete ABCD. But in HARC what happens that, suppose in HARC, I'll write it here. In HARC what happens that if we are transferring ABCD and if we get ABC, right, and if we are transferring again ABCD and if we get ABD, then by combining these two it will make ABCD. It will not ask again to transmit ABCD again. It will not ask. By combining these two things it will make ABCD, right? So this is the basic difference between ARC and HARC. And obviously retransmission will stop, because once it gets this ABCD, the retransmission will stop and it will keep retransmitting, because unless and until it gets complete ABCD in a single attempt, right? So these are the broad idea. I just gave broad idea. I thought of making this today just to give an mobile evolution, how it happened, what are the releases, basically how the evolution of mobile telephony happened. Later I'll make further videos like on small videos, so that it won't be a burden on you or for you to understand. Okay, thank you very much.